how badly will the coronavirus impact the growth of vegan businesses? With over 1.8 million cases globally, governments and health organizations continue to work towards containing COVID-19. Approximately 1/3 of the global population is expected to be on lockdown, with each country setting their own specific timelines and measures. Prior to the pandemic, the vegan market was experiencing unprecedented growth, with over 1,200 new products launched in January this year. This rise comes as no surprise, as the demand for vegan food continues to skyrocket. In 2018, the global plant-based food industry was worth approximately $14.2 billion, with experts predicting the market to be worth between $24 and $32 billion by 2026. Veganuary, the registered charity that challenges people to try out veganism for the month of January, launched in 2014 with 3,300 sign-ups. In February 2020, the charity revealed that over 400,000 people accepted their challenge this year. Hand in hand with the popularity of Veganuary, this January there were over 11,000 new vegan businesses launched across Europe. Since the current COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak, vegan meat sales have surged by nearly 280%. There has also been a reported rise in the sales of non-dairy milk. We took a look at how some vegan businesses are handling the crisis and the creative measures they are taking to stay afloat.
I opened a vegan sushi bar 2 months ago together with my girlfriend. And, first of all, we had a chef, but he went on vacation just a week before the lockdown. He's still stuck in Africa, so we have no chef at the moment. So that changed, so we had to learn how to do everything ourselves. So revenue has been going down by 30%, and also Uber Eats, Deliveroo and Thuisbezorgd, they take about 30% as well of the revenue. So let's say about we now have 60% of the revenue we had before. I don't think the government is not fast enough to give help in crises like this when you have to close down immediately. The good thing is building owners, suppliers and other people are stepping up to support small businesses like us. At this moment today we're giving 100 lunchboxes to hospitals together with Vegan Masters to support them in those difficult times. I think some people saw videos of how it's going on the IC apartments in the hospitals, and it's really tough. So we try to support them, even though it's hard for us. We still try to support other people that are in front to get to solve this issue.
Some businesses are trying to turn a negative into a positive and are using this as an opportunity to get closer to their customers.
I Heart Pizza is the first Dutch frozen 100% plant-based pizza brand. We have turned something bad into a good opportunity to actually get closer to our customers. We deliver faster than ever right now in 3 regions in the Netherlands, and actually this week we're expanding to 3 other larger regions. So before the coronavirus we were actually in talks with various supermarkets to introduce our products there. Because of the coronavirus, those talks have slowed down a bit, so we actually took this opportunity to get closer to our customers and start delivering direct to consumer. This pandemic has actually helped us to accelerate our business. We now deliver our products quicker than ever, we communicate more with our customers, and we offer contactless deliveries. So post the coronavirus, we are planning to use all the information we're gathering now to better our I Heart Pizza experience for our customers, grow our business and expand our services.
As the world comes to terms with the effects of the pandemic, so too are vegan business owners.
We did a few things actually. Of course, everybody's working from home, so we really discovered Zoom and Slack. We weren't using Zoom or remote working at all, actually. And Slack we did, just to communicate when people were busy and we didn't want to interrupt each other live. So we did it like on Slack for a delayed version of communication, because we're a digital online business or an online business. So it's relatively easy for us to work from home. It's not that hard. So that's one. Second thing is what we did is, because people are buying less clothes and less shoes and etc., we need to adapt. And so what we did, we stopped actively on looking for brands or sellers that make clothes and shoes, because we have a lot of them already, and started looking for more homeware oriented sellers. So stuff you can buy for in and around the house. That makes more sense to us now, because people are a lot at home a lot, and they want to make their home a little nice and cozy. So we're focusing on that more. And what we feel, and I don't know if this is true, but what we see is a lot of our sellers are having difficult times now. I mean, especially if you're producing clothes, a lot of factories stopped. We even have some sellers that had to stop for a few months or a half a year altogether, because they can't get their stuff out, and that's really hard for them. So what we try to do is make it as easy as possible for brands to be onboarded with us, so they get an extra sales channel via us. So we found that it is a little bit easier, and brands are a little bit more willing to be helped by us at the moment, because they see their traditional sales channels or just stop existing because they have to close their shop, or because people are just buying less stuff. Yeah.
In the midst of the pandemic, US giant Impossible Foods announced their successful $500 million raise in their latest round of funding. But is this an accurate indication of investors and their appetite?
And this year we were growing 10% plus every month. And then, COVID-19 happened and everything went down the drain a bit. But so we've seen a big decrease, and now we're almost back to normal. I think it's not as good as before the crisis. I think we're down a bit, but our growth stopped, basically. The 10% growth, which we were doing every month, 10+%, it stopped. We're now basically flatlining on the same level of sales. It's okay, it's not bad, but it's having an impact, especially for us. Yeah.
In the midst of the global crisis, many will be asking the same question. What do we do?
So during this time, actually, we should be focusing on putting more money into our marketing. A lot of people are going to be sitting back and thinking, I can't actually afford to invest in my marketing at the moment. But that's what everyone else is thinking, and it's going to leave a lot of gaps in the market. So really, if you do have a bit of spare cash to plug into these marketing channels, then you should, because you will see benefit from it in a couple of months' time. There's a lot of opportunities out there. It's going to be easier to actually compete for certain keywords on Google or to trend in certain areas, because everyone else is going to be sitting back. And also, another point is to offer out free stuff during this time. It is difficult for everyone. I don't think there's anyone out there that isn't suffering at the moment from this pandemic. So if you have products that you can give samples of, or you can start building relationships with potential clients, if you have service-based products, actually showing people that you are offering your help right now, maybe potentially when they have a bit more money, they will then become your client in the future. And then also in terms of ads, I would definitely recommend looking into some Facebook and Google ads at the moment if you're a small business, particularly in America, because there's a lot of funding and grants going into giving out free ads at the moment. So definitely do give it a Google and see whether or not your business will actually fit into that area. Because maybe you might be able to get some free ads, you can play around with it during this time, maybe see whether or not you can target different audiences and just make the most of that free ad money.
I hope because of this crisis, people are more conscious about what they're eating. If you see where the virus is coming from animals, I hope people are more conscious about eating healthy, take care of yourself.